Depression and sadness. Main difference. Millions of people around the world experience sadness or depression at some point in their lives. However, recognizing the difference between a diagnosis of depression and the emotion of sadness can help a person process both in a helpful way. The Anxiety and Depression Association of America note that depression is one of the most common mental health illnesses in the United States. Feeling sad is an integral part of depression, but they are not the same. Knowing and understanding the differences can help a person recognize when to seek treatment. Knowing the difference. Defining sadness and depression is important for improving well-being. Sadness. Sadness is a normal human emotion that every single person will experience at stressful or somber times. A number of life events can leave people feeling sad or unhappy. The loss or absence of a loved one, divorce, loss of job or income, financial trouble, or issues at home can all affect mood in a negative way. Failing an exam, not getting a job, or experiencing other disappointing events can also trigger sadness. However, a person experiencing sadness can usually find some relief from crying, venting, or talking out frustrations. More often than not, sadness has links to a specific trigger. Sadness usually passes with time. If it does not pass, or if the person becomes unable to resume normal function, this could be a sign of depression. If low mood gets worse or lasts longer than 2 weeks, the person should talk to their doctor. Depression. Depression is a mental disorder that has an overpowering effect on many parts of a person's life. It can occur in people of any gender or age and alters behaviors and attitudes. In 2015, around 16.1 million people aged 18 years or above in the United States had experienced at least one major depressive episode in the last year, accounting for 6.7% of all adults in the country. Symptoms include feelings of discouragement, sadness, hopelessness, a lack of motivation, a loss of interest in activities that the individual once found enjoyable. In severe cases, the person may think about or attempt suicide. They may no longer feel like spending time with family or friends and might stop pursuing their hobbies or feel unable to attend work or school. If these feelings of doubt last longer than 2 weeks, a healthcare professional may diagnose the person with major depressive disorder or MDD. Symptoms of major depressive disorder include a daily depressed mood that lasts for most of the day, nearly every day, with noticeable signs and hopelessness and sadness. A loss of interest in normal activities for an extended amount of time. Significant and unintentional weight loss or gain. Insomnia, sleeplessness, or increased amounts of sleep that affect normal schedules. Tiredness and low energy. Feelings of worthlessness or excessive guilt on a daily basis. Inability to concentrate or make decisions. Recurrent thoughts of death, suicidal thoughts, or suicide attempts or plans. A doctor would consider a person who experiences any 5 of these symptoms for longer than 2 weeks to have a medical problem rather than a prolonged experience of sadness. For a diagnosis of major depressive disorder, the doctor should link the symptoms only to depression and not to another medical diagnosis such as substance abuse or an underlying condition. Unlike sadness, Depression can leave a person struggling to get through their day. Sadness is just one element of depression.